Hi, and welcome to our weekly meditation pause. I'm Sarah Murphy. I'm one of the counseling providers with Unite for Her. And every week we come together to share a little intention, a little mindfulness and meditation. And I always like to start with a little body-based tool for self-soothing. So today we're going to start with the soothing butterfly hug. To do this, you cross your hands over your chest. And if you have a port, just, avoid that, obviously. And you gently tap your fingers side to side. And while you're doing this gentle, slow movement, it really helps to soothe your body-mind. Slowing down can help slow down our racing thoughts. And the movement can if we're feeling depressed, it can kind of pump up our energy. So we also have our hands over our heart center, which is a really good thing to do. We're giving ourselves this physiological feedback. So let's just take another moment. Breathing and tapping just gently from side to side. This is a great tool to use if you're feeling anxious, overwhelmed, upset, distressed. Also, again, it can help lift you up if you're feeling a little depressed. So a good little tool to have in your back pocket for your mind-body toolkit. Let's move on now to the heart breathing. I love to incorporate this simple mind-body tool, heart breathing. It comes to us from the Heart Math Institute. And we do it by focusing on the middle of our chest and breathing, focusing there as if our heart itself were breathing. And we slow down the rate of our breath, so it's about 5 seconds on the inhale and 5 seconds on the exhale. And once we've got that going, we deliberately activate good feelings by thinking of someone or something that inspires good feelings like gratitude, compassion, appreciation, love, joy, awe. You can also recall a time when you were feeling fabulous. So let's do that together now. Breathe in and out. You can soften your gaze or close your eyes and inhale right from the middle of your chest. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. So keep that rhythm going as you now call to mind that someone or something that's inspiring gratitude, compassion, appreciation, love, joy. All while continuing to breathe right from your heart space. If your mind wanders, don't worry, they do that. Just bring it back to the topic at hand, continuing to flow to flow your gratitude. Continuing to flow your gratitude, your compassion, your appreciation, your love, your joy to that someone or something. And we'll just take a few more breaths like this. One more gentle, slow inhale and a gentle, slow exhale. And just take a moment now to check in with yourself and notice how you're feeling after 5 minutes or so of soothing mind-body connection. Do you notice any difference? Maybe your jaw is a little softer. Maybe your shoulders feel more relaxed. Maybe you have a lightness in your chest or belly. Just notice, no judgment. And now let's move into our meditation together. And today, let's focus on the topic of compassion, and particularly maybe self-compassion. I know often it's easier for us to have compassion for other people, and we get stuck at sending it back to ourselves, and we don't want to get into self-pity. So let's focus on the concept of compassion. And how does it feel to have compassion for yourself? Can we allow ourselves to have compassion for ourselves? And we find that space that's compassion, that's not dipping into pity. How does it feel to allow ourselves to have our feelings without judging them? Our emotions don't exist in the plane of right and wrong. Feelings are just feelings. Can we allow ourselves to experience them without judgment? As we're softening into this experience of compassion, can we send that to somebody else? Maybe somebody we know personally, a loved one. Can we extend that then to somebody who we're acquainted with but don't really know? Somebody that we see but don't really know, like a person at the post office or the grocery store, a neighbor. Can we extend that further to somebody, some unknown other who lives on the whole other side of the planet, who we'll never meet? Noticing for ourselves how that experience feels to send compassion to others, to an unknown other. And then, as I love always to do with our group, let's shift from the personal to the collective and take a moment to just picture a world that's filled with more and more people who are filled with more and more compassion. And see what a beautiful world it will be. And then from that collective, let's come back to the personal and just open ourselves up to a little guidance, some inspiration or idea. Is there a little change that we could make that will help us to have more and more of this experience of compassion that we can give to others and to ourselves? Because we can already feel what a difference it makes. Let's close with a little reflection on gratitude as we fill ourselves with gratitude for all that we have and all that we are and all that we are becoming. And I'm so grateful to be a part of this community, and to all of you. Thank you so much for sharing this moment with me. Until next time, go forth and shine.